fields still carry iron memories, where thunder once was carved into the land. Old scars sleep beneath the wildflowers, like forgotten weapons buried in the sand. The wind moves softly through abandoned watchtowers, no flags left trembling against the sky. Only the quiet language of the sparrows, teaching broken horizons how to fly. And the rivers that were once divided now carry the same reflection of the moon. Maybe peace is not the absence of sorrow. Maybe it's the courage to plant again. When the cannons bloom into gardens, and the fences learn the shape of open gates, we'll gather beneath the sky with no borders, where tomorrow is no longer afraid. And the children will inherit sunlight, not the weight of battles they never knew, like 1,000 scattered stars becoming constellations, finding their place in something true. The maps are only paper shadows, drawn by hands that feared the unknown. But oceans never ask for passports, and the clouds belong to everyone. I've seen strangers become brothers across tables built from shared bread and time, like rivers meeting in the delta, leaving separate names behind. The earth beneath our footsteps whispers that we were never meant to stand alone. Every war begins as a story, every bridge begins as a dream. When the cannons bloom into gardens, and the fences learn the shape of open gates, we'll gather beneath the sky with no borders, where tomorrow is no longer afraid. And the children will inherit sunlight, not the weight of battles they never knew, like 1,000 scattered stars becoming constellations, finding their place in something true. The night can only hold the dawn for so long. The winter can only silence the seas for a while, because hope is written into the roots of the forest, and forgiveness is written into the rain. The world keeps turning toward the morning, no matter how long the darkness remains. together by open arms. The mountains never argued with the rivers. The oceans never questioned the sky. Perhaps the world remembers something we spent too long trying to forget. That we belong to the same sunrise. Still whispering my name. The city wears a coat of static, neon rain upon the glass. Every dream I ever carried looks smaller in the shadows it casts. I've been talking to the silence like it's holding answers in its hands, watching airplanes cross the midnight, drawing futures I don't understand. But every wound becomes a window when the light decides to enter through. Maybe the stars aren't lost at all. Maybe they're hidden behind the storm. So I'll run toward the last lighthouse, even when the ocean turns black. When the waves keep calling me under, and the world says I won't make it back. 'Cause hope is not a firework moment, it's a coal that survives the rain. A quiet spark beneath the rubble, still whispering my name. I've carried broken blueprints for castles no one else could see. Watch the years become a river, pulling certainty from me. Still the moon keeps finding oceans, even after all these centuries. And the trees keep reaching upward, though they've never touched the stars they seek. Maybe faith is just continuing when proof is nowhere to be found. Maybe tomorrow is already here, waiting beyond what fear allows. So I'll run toward the last lighthouse, even when the ocean turns black. When the waves keep calling me under, and the world says I won't make it back. 'Cause hope is not a firework moment, it's a coal that survives the rain. A quiet spark beneath the rubble, still whispering my name. I don't need the whole horizon, just enough light for one more step. The river never sees the ocean, yet it never stops moving west. And in my dreams are made of fragile glass, and let the cracks become stained colors. A shattered window still lets sunlight pass. Sometimes broken things shine brighter. the sky I overcame. The dawn is written in invisible ink. That's why the dark can never read it. And every dream that refuses to die eventually teaches the sun how to rise. They drew their maps around our story, measured love with borrowed rules, built the towers out of whispers, and crowned themselves the keepers of the truth. But you and I were never mirrors, trying to reflect what others wanted to see. We were rivers finding oceans without asking permission to be free.
And in your eyes I found a shelter where I could finally set my armor down.
The world can talk like distant thunder, but storms don't change the stars.
So I'll meet you where the sky knows us, beyond the noise, beyond the crowd, where hearts don't need a translation, and silence speaks its truth out loud. You're the compass that still finds me across every mile and every sea, and I'd rather lose the world's approval than lose the one who believes in me.
Distance stretches like a desert, but even deserts remember rain. The moon still finds the waiting ocean night after night, again and again. Some people build their lives from judgment, stacking stones around their fears. But love was never meant for cages, it was born to outlive the years. And every road between us only teaches my heart your worth, because trust is not a chain that binds, it's a breach that remains unseen. So I'll meet you where the sky knows us, beyond the noise, beyond the crowd, where hearts don't need a translation, and silence speaks its truth out loud. You're the compass that still finds me across every mile and every sea, and I'd rather lose the world's approval than lose the one who believes in me. Let them speak in borrowed certainties while we write our names upon the wind. The mountains never ask the valley whether they deserve to exist. And if the whole world turns away tomorrow, I would still recognize your light, because some connections are older than distance and stronger than the fear of being right. ocean never asks the moon for proof. The stars never explain why they shine. And some hearts remain connected long before the world understands why.
I still walk the halls of old decisions, like a caretaker inside a ruined station. Every choice echoes through the rafters, a train I watch leave without chasing. Back then I wore pride like armor, too heavy for a heart that wanted grace. I mistook silence for protection and let distance learn your face. Now the years hang from the ceiling like broken chandeliers of light. If wisdom comes from losing something precious, then I become a house full of lessons. You're the road I left unlit behind me, the harbor I abandoned in the storm. And every night my memory returns there like a compass searching for its north. The fire never died beneath the ashes, it only learned to hide from the wind. And if time is a river that won't turn backward, I'd still swim against it to reach you again. To reach you again. Keep your name inside my pocket, like an old key that fits no door. Yet somehow every lock's horizon still reminds me what it's for. The city changes with the seasons, buildings rise where memories stood, but nothing rearranges the landscape the way losing you always could. Oh, and every stranger's laughter briefly becomes your ghost in passing. Regret is a painter with endless colors, it keeps restoring what is gone. You're the road I left unlit behind me, the harbor I abandoned in the storm. And every night my memory returns there like a compass searching for its north. The fire never died beneath the ashes, it only learned to hide from the wind. And if time is a river that won't turn backward, I'd still swim against it to reach you again. Maybe hearts are old cathedrals, holding prayers long after voices fade. Maybe love doesn't disappear completely, it simply changes shape. And if destiny still keeps a doorway open, somewhere beyond these years apart, I'd cross every desert of my mistakes to place tomorrow back inside your You're the road I left distance. Some love survive the pain, and some hearts keep beating toward each other long after goodbye says their names. The stars don't ask forgiveness from the night, yet they return every evening. And if love still remembers the way home, maybe one day, so will you. So will you. The morning arrives in steel blue colors, clocking in before the sun can speak. We trade our hours to hungry engines, while dust writes stories across our sleeves. The city's heart beats through the factory windows, 1,000 sparks against the gray, like fallen stars refusing extinction, still finding reasons to burn each day. And every mile beneath these worn out boots is another promise carried through. The world may measure us in numbers, but it never sees the fire underneath. We're building an iron horizon, one brick, one dream, one scar at a time. Holding tomorrow above our shoulders, like a bridge stretched over the night. And when the cold winds gather around us, your hand still finds its place in mine. We're not surviving because it's easy, we're surviving because we decided to try. You've seen the cracks beneath my armor, the unpaid fears, the sleepless days. Yeah, you stay like a lighthouse standing when every storm demanded escape. Some nights the future feels distant, like a train fading beyond the rain. But rivers don't stop at the mountain, and roots grow deeper through the strain. So we keep planting seeds in shadows, trusting sunlight we haven't seen. Because hope is not a miracle, it's a muscle strengthened quietly. We're building an iron horizon, one brick, one dream, one scar at a time. Holding tomorrow above our shoulders, like a bridge stretched over the night. And when the cold winds gather around us, The sky was never promised to be gentle. The road was never promised to be straight. But every sunrise starts in darkness, and every harvest begins with faith. Let the years test our foundations, let the seasons change their names. A house built from loyalty and courage will outlive the storms and rain.
One scar at a time, watching the dawn climb over the distance, painting gold across the sky. And when our children ask what carried us through the winters we survived, we'll tell them hope was not a feeling, it was the choice to stay alive. We're building an iron horizon, and I can finally see the light. The hands that carry the weight of the world are often the hands nobody sees. Yet every city, every road, every dream rests upon their quiet strength. The house still wears your shadow lightly, like sunlight trapped inside old glass. Every room repeats a language that disappeared but somehow lasts. Your name still floats above the silence, like smoke that lingers after flame. And every corner of the city keeps finding new ways to say your name. I thought love would leave like thunder, instead it left like falling snow. Quiet enough to miss the moment, heavy enough to change the world. Now the nights arrive like unanswered letters, and every memory breaks the seal. We're just two ships after the tide, drifting through waters we can't rewind, holding the map of a vanished coastline, tracing the shape of what we left behind. And I finally know some roses bloom, only to teach the spring how to leave. Maybe love and pain were always twins, sharing the same heartbeat inside of me. Inside of me. I replay moments like old film reels, watching colors fade frame by frame, searching for the scene where I could have saved us before the ending learned our names. There were words I locked behind my teeth, apologies I never let breathe. Now they circle me like satellites, forever out of reach. And regret is a strange museum filled with things that almost stayed. Every memory shines a little brighter now that it's too far away. But just two ships after the tide, drifting through waters we can't rewind, holding the map of a vanished coastline, tracing the shape of what we left behind. And I finally know
carrying echoes after the song is gone. Not because the music failed, but because it mattered all along. The ocean keeps no footprints, the sky keeps no goodbyes. Yet somewhere between the waves and the stars, your memory still survives. And maybe that's what love becomes, not a place to return to, but a light you carry home. The house still wears your shadow lightly, like sunlight trapped inside old glass. Every room repeats a language that disappeared but somehow lasts. Your name still floats above the silence, like smoke that lingers after flame. And every corner of this city keeps finding new ways to say your name. I thought love would leave like thunder, instead it left like falling snow. Quiet enough to miss the moment, heavy enough to change the world. Now the nights arrive like unanswered letters, and every memory breaks the seal. We're just two ships after the tide, drifting through waters we can't rewind, holding the map of a vanished coastline, tracing the shape of what we left behind. And I finally know some roses bloom, only to teach the spring how to leave. Maybe love and pain were always twins, sharing the same heartbeat inside of me. I replay moments like old film reels, watching colors fade frame by frame, searching for the scene where I could have saved us before the ending. Learned our names, there were words I locked behind my teeth, apologies I never let breathe. Now they circle me like satellites, forever out of reach. And regret is a strange museum, filled with things that almost stayed. Every memory shines a little brighter now that it's too far away. We're just two ships after the tide, drifting through waters we can't rewind, taught me the reason. The ocean keeps no footprints, the sky keeps no goodbyes. Yet somewhere between the waves and the stars, your memory still survives. And maybe that's what love becomes, not a place to return to, but a light you carry home. We built a house from borrowed sunlight, hung our dreams where golden curtains sway, certain every summer in the garden would never learn how flowers fade. You drew your name across my shadow, like a river carving through a stone. I thought forever lived between us, like a language only we had known. But no one hears the first crack in the glass until the light begins to leak through the past. Love was never written as an endless sky. Even stars grow tired of burning through the night. We were two bright comets painted silver in the dark. Now I'm gathering the ashes of a disappearing spark, and I know every blossom must surrender to the ground. Every song becomes an echo when the final note dies down. Still letting go of you feels impossible to do, like teaching when to not to miss the summer that it knew. The clocks kept breathing in the hallway while we stood pretending time stood still. Small distances became an ocean, one silent wave against our will. Your laughter slowly changed its address, like migrating birds before the cold. And all the words we left unspoken turned into ghosts too hard to hold. I held the fragments of what we became, cutting my hands while protecting watching winter not to miss
the summer that it knew. Maybe grief is love with nowhere left to stay. A lighthouse still shining after ships sail away.
Maybe endings are just rivers reaching seas unknown. Not every heart we're given is a heart we're meant to own. And maybe truth arrives like rain we cannot hide beneath a storm that breaks the branches, but reveals what's underneath.
Love was never written as an endless sky. Not every constellation survives the night.
Still I choose every moment, every scar, every flame, even knowing one day I'd be left with only your name. And the bravest kind of mercy isn't holding on too long. It's learning how to listen when goodbye becomes the song. Understanding some seasons were never meant to stay, yet loving every color before it washed away. The garden sleeps beneath the veil of snow. The river keeps moving where it has to go. And somewhere in the silence I finally understand some loves are not forever, yet forever change who I am. They drew their maps around our story, measured love with borrowed rules, built their towers out of whispers, and crowned themselves the keepers of the truth. But you and I were never mirrors, trying to reflect what others wanted to see. We were rivers finding oceans without asking permission to be free. And in your eyes I found a shelter where I could finally set my armor down. The world can talk like distant thunder, but storms don't change the stars. So I'll meet you where the sky knows us, beyond the noise, beyond the crowd, where hearts don't need a translation, and silence speaks its truth out loud. You're the compass that still finds me across every mile and every sea. And I'd rather lose the world's approval than lose the one who believes in me. Stretches like a desert, but even deserts remember rain. The moon still finds the waiting ocean, night after night, again and again. Some people build their lives from judgment, stacking stones
Let them speak in borrowed certainties, while you write our names upon the wind. The mountains never ask the valley whether they deserve to exist. And if the whole world turns away tomorrow, I would still recognize your light. Because some connections are older than distance and stronger than the fear. And every dream survives the fire, the compass that still finds me across every mile and every sea. And I'd rather lose the world's approval than lose the one who believes in me. Because love is not the voice of strangers, it's the hand that remains when the noise is gone. And trust is not a promise spoken, it's choosing each other over and over on. The ocean never asks the moon for proof. The stars never explain why they shine. And some hearts remain connected long before the world understands why.
Built a house from borrowed sunlight, hung our dreams where golden curtains swayed. Certain every summer in the garden would never learn how flowers fade. You drew your name across my shadow like a river carving through the stone. Thought forever lived between us, like a language only we had known. But no one hears the first crack in the glass until the light begins to leak through the past. Love was never written as an endless sky. Even stars grow tired of burning through the night. We were two bright comets, paling silver in the dark. Now I'm gathering the ashes of a disappearing spark. And I know every blossom must surrender to the ground. Every song becomes an echo when the final note dies down. Still letting go of you feels impossible to do, like teaching winter not to miss the summer that it knew. The clocks kept breathing in the hallway while we stood pretending time stood still. Small distances became an ocean, one silent wave against our will. Your laughter slowly changed its address, like migrating birds before the cold. And all the words we left unspoken turned into ghosts too hard to hold. I held the fragments of what we became, cutting my hands while protecting your name. Love was never written as an endless sky. Even stars grow tired of burning through the night. We were two bright comets, painting silver in the dark. Now I'm gathering the ashes of a disappearing spark. And I know every blossom must surrender to the ground. Every song becomes an echo when the final note dies down. Still letting go of you feels impossible to do, like teaching winter not to miss the summer that it knew. Maybe grief is love with nowhere left to stay, a lighthouse still shining after ships sail away. Maybe endings are just rivers reaching seas unknown. Not every heart we're given is a heart we're meant to own. And maybe truth arrives like rain we cannot hide beneath, a storm that breaks the branches but reveals what's underneath. Love was never written as an endless sky. Not every constellation survives the night. Still I choose every moment, every scar, every flame, even knowing one day I'd be left with only your name. And the bravest kind of mercy isn't holding on too long. It's learning how to listen when goodbye becomes the song. Understanding some seasons were never meant to stay, yet loving every color before it washed away. The garden sleeps beneath a veil of snow. The river keeps moving where it has to go. And somewhere in the silence I finally understand, some loves are not forever, yet forever change who I am. unlit water, spilling silver through my ruined rooms. Every crack inside my silence learn the language of your bloom. I was drifting like a compass, broken underneath a faithless sky. Then your eyes became a coastline, teaching lost horizons how to rise. Now every street remembers your footsteps, like the earth still hums after thunder is gone. You're the cathedral of light in my weathered chest, the last warm fire that winter couldn't possess. And I carry your name like a lantern in fog, through the miles, through the dark, through the damage of my thoughts. If love is a river carved deep into stone, then you're the shape of the valley my soul calls home. And the fear of losing you lives under every prayer, like a shadow beneath wings, suspended in air. There were evenings made of amber, melting slowly on the edge of time. We wore hours like old vinyl, spinning softly through the hush of night. In your presence, storms grew smaller, even chaos seemed to lose its teeth. You were gravity and starlight, holding scattered galaxies in me. Now the echo of your laughter remains, like perfume trapped inside an abandoned train. You're the cathedral of light in my weathered chest, the last warm fire that winter couldn't possess. And I carry your name like a lantern in fog, through the miles, through the dark, through the damage of my thoughts. If love is a river carved deep into stone, then you're the shape of the valley my soul calls home. And the fear of losing you lives under every prayer, like a shadow beneath wings, suspended in air. Sometimes I wake with the ocean inside me, tides pulling hard at the anchors I've known. What if one morning the stars rearrange and your constellation no longer leads me home? Would the gardens remember your footsteps? Would the windows still open for spring? Or would every beautiful thing in this world forget how to sing? You're the cathedral of light in my weathered chest, the sacred flame no darkness has conquered yet. And I carry your love like a map without end, past the years, past the scars, past the places I've been. If love afraid of being left alone. The moon still borrows silver from the sea, just as my soul still borrows light from thee. And every horizon I chase in this life ends where your light begins. I still walk the halls of old decisions, like a caretaker inside a ruined station. Every choice echoes through the rafters, the train I watched leave without chasing. Back then I wore pride like armor, too heavy for a heart that wanted grace. I mistook silence for protection and let distance learn your face. Now the years hang from the ceiling like broken chandeliers of light. If wisdom comes from losing something precious, I've become a house full of lessons. You're the road I left unlit behind me, the harbor I abandoned in the storm. And every night my memory returns there, like a compass searching for its north. Turn backward, I still swim against it to reach you again. I keep your name inside my pocket, like an old key that fits no door yet. Somehow every locked horizon still reminds me what it's for. The city changes with the seasons, buildings rise where memories stood, but nothing rearranges the landscape the way losing you always could. And every stranger's laughter briefly becomes your ghost in passing. Regret is a painter with endless colors, it keeps restoring what is gone. You're the road I left unlit behind me, the harbor I abandoned in the storm. And every night my memory returns there, like a compass searching for its north. The fire never died beneath the ashes, it only learned to hide from the wind. And if time is a river that won't turn backward, I'd still swim against it to reach you again. Maybe hearts are old cathedrals, holding prayers long after voices fade. Maybe love doesn't disappear completely, it simply changes shape. And if destiny still keeps a doorway open, somewhere beyond these years apart, I'd cross every desert of my mistakes, to place tomorrow back inside your heart. Second chances to dreamers, I'll spend mine finding you again. Because some love survive the distance, some love survive the pain, and some hearts keep beating toward each other long after goodbye says their names. The stars don't ask forgiveness from the night, yet they return every evening. And if love still remembers the way home, maybe one day so will you.